This is definitely one incident you won't want to hear about if you have a weak stomach. Overloaded with cargo, the truck ahead of this vehicle loses one of its bricks, unbeknownst to the driver, which then flies through the air and goes through the windshield of the Audi A4, and you'll never get the screams of the driver out of your head when he realizes what has happened to his wife in the passenger seat. The driver wails as several people in the backseat are heard exclaiming. A baby cries in the background. There was no coming back from this. It really is a truly sad and scary event that I don't think any of us will soon forget. The last thing you want while you're napping is a figure lurking behind you. But that's what YouTuber Charles Pennywhacker caught in this creepy video, which he published to YouTube in April of 2012. Charles wrote, "I was goofing around with my camera's night vision in this video. The footage shows a young man fast asleep on a couch. Nothing seems odd until, in the next room beyond, a figure in a black hooded robe is seen gliding past the doorway. It disappears as the young man sleeps on. What in the world is that thing? The way it moves, it definitely wasn't walking." Some in the comments of the video liken the figure to Darth Vader, while others cry fake. Real or fake, the lurker is certainly unnerving. This is the story of the Cage of Saint Osith, published on the website The Ghost Hunt UK in January of 2018. A writer and paranormal investigator by the name of Brad Mack gives a little background about himself and his family of dream chasers who love haunted locations, the supernatural, and investigating the lives of those who stick around after having long passed. According to Brad, he's seen some crazy things in his time as a paranormal investigator, but this piece of evidence is the most terrifying. During the Dark Ages, Essex was basically the Salem of the UK. Lots of so-called witchcraft and witch hysteria, resulting in spirits remaining there centuries later. For 4 centuries, the cage in question was locked up in a single building that had a separate cell for those who were considered witches. You can be sure it's left its mark. According to stories about the old place, one of the tenants who bought the place in the 19th century sold it just 2 weeks after buying it for a third of the initial cost, likely due to whatever he'd experienced inside the home. According to the current tenant, took his own life in the master bedroom after becoming a recluse. Even more chilling, there is an old mental asylum opposite the cage which is also reputably haunted, as well as a haunted 2-door pub down the street. Now to the events that were caught on camera on December 2nd, 2017. During the investigation of the cage, Brad's Mel meter, an EMF measurement tool, kept fluctuating a lot. To add to that, whispers and heavy footfalls were heard throughout the night, and lights flickered frequently. Brad also claims to have been pinched on the leg, and he managed to capture what he calls stick figures on camera. When he tried to touch one of the figures, it recoiled, but the thing that frightened him most was caught on iPhone footage from CCTV at around 3 a.m. This video shows the master bedroom, which Brad calls the most hostile room in the house. Placing a camera and walkie-talkie in the bedroom, Brad and Dave watched from downstairs, along with flickering lights. Brad heard a growl and 3 bangs of a door. Then they called over the walkie-talkies, as they couldn't see one of the volunteers on camera. Another volunteer answered that she was right next to her, but the only thing they saw in her place was not Debbie. "This is Debbie. This is what they captured on film. Is this a trick of the light? Has Debbie been possessed by something evil? Or is this not Debbie at all, but rather the ghost of a witch?" Either way, based on the story of this place and the footage captured, it looks real to me. Thank you so much for getting me to 2,000 subscribers on my Clips channel. If you want to support, please press that subscribe button. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers. Thank you.